Hey yo, they waiting for it. The blazing bars, yo, they waiting for it. Hey yo, the blazing bars, yo, they waiting.
You excited as hell for that clap. All right, look. Welcome to a new episode of Blazing Bars. We have a very special guest, but we're gonna give him his kudos. So look, my man, it's like he was a solo artist at once, or a group artist, a solo artist. He brought you some of your favorite videos from some of your favorite Brooklyn artists, like Pop Smoke, Fabio Foreign, who else? J.I. the Prince of New York, and Lil TJ, and a host of other people. Over 200 million views total, even 10 million views himself from his own YouTube channel. Coming from Hollis, Queens, right?
Yes, sir.
My man JL shot that, man. What's up, brother? Thank you for coming.
Bow. What up?
Bow. Right.
God.
Thank you. Appreciate that. So, check this out.
Yeah.
I want to go into, before we get to all the dope stuff that you do now,
Yeah.
let's take it back a little bit. You cool with that?
Yeah, that's cool.
All right. So let's go with, what happened to the Castle Boys, man?
That's insane.
Talk to us about that.
You said what happened to them?
Yeah, wait, what happened to the group?
It was just like we were signed to an independent label, so they had like a big falling out. So there's nothing we could do about it.
So
honestly.
so that made you go solo, right?
Yeah.
So talk about that. How was that transition from a group?
So I was just rapping back in the days, and I used to use my deep voice and shit.
Okay.
And then it was a singer in the group, so it was three of us. It was two rappers and one singer. And I used to me and my bro used to kind of write for the singer. So I always kind of wanted to sing back in the days and shit. So I'm like, nah, I'm gonna just sing myself since I can't have the singer in the group and shit. So that's what I did. I just went solo, started rapping and singing, and then I had a real good buzz.
Okay.
But I just didn't know where to go. I didn't know where to go because I was doing it all myself. You know what I mean?
Got you. So you ain't have nobody
No
to help you.
guidance. Yeah.
So what's that? You did the your solo project 2013.
Yeah.
Already.
Already the mixtape. That's a fact.
I listened like 2 songs on it. I didn't get a chance to listen to
It's
everything.
real old, man.
All right, so talk to me about that. Talk to me through the mind frame of I'm ready.
Already it was put together in my attic, man. Me and my cousin, I used to just go up there every day because I was an audio engineer as well.
Okay.
And we used to just record and we put together a bunch of songs that we both liked, and the streets took to it crazy.
So how did they adapt to it? Like you said, they took to it crazy, but why? Why you think that was?
Well, I've always been kind of popular. Me and my family, my brothers, you know what I mean? My brothers was well known and shit. So, the hood just always fucked with me, you know. I was always in the hood anyway, in the streets.
Okay.
And I put the tape out. I, did hand-to-hand type shit and out the trunk, and it was crazy. It really took off kind of crazy. Around that time period, that Piff was popping.
Right.
And I had like 25,000 downloads. You know what I mean? Not just streams, downloads. You know what I mean? So it was doing numbers. But like I said, I didn't know where to go after that. I was just like, damn, I did everything. Now I don't know what to do now. You know, I'm thinking, shit's just gonna come to me.
Right. That's not how it worked.
That's not how it worked. Okay.
So, your mommy asking, why was you and your family so popular back then?
My brothers?
Yeah.
It was just three. It's three of us, three no homo, good looking dudes that was just.
Oh, so y'all was getting all the
bitches,
chicks.
yeah.
Oh,
And we was in the streets. Me and my brother who passed, he got murdered too.
Damn, sorry to hear that.
Streets heavy. We was in the streets heavy though.
Oh, okay.
So okay. So you do that, you get your project going, then you transition. You say you was an audio engineer.
Yeah.
You transition into film, or you grab the camera.
Yeah, I grabbed the camera.
What was that? What was your first camera?
A T3i.
I have no idea what that is.
Canon T3i. It looked like one of those. Oh, there you go, right there.
One of those. Oh, I got you. Okay.
Camera.
You started off by just taking pictures at first, right? You fell in love with taking pictures. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, man. We do read Aiden's write up because this is you getting no homo, getting deep no homo. I gotta say that. But what was the question?
About your photography. You grab the camera.
I'm a hobbyist. You know what I mean? And I like to do everything. And when I get tired of something, I just pick up something else. So I just literally bought a T3i from this kid, I used to record, and I just started taking pictures. And I was getting some responses online, and I was like, fuck it, let me buy another camera. I wanted to record, so I bought a 60D. It's like the camera right under that one.
Okay.
And
You ain't got to tell people we got old cameras. Bro. Like,
No, I mean,
I don't like how you doing that. Y'all got an old camera over there.
no, I said right under it, right under it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a 70D. But
y'all
and-
got to relax with that.
yeah. And then I just bought some shit. I bought mad equipment. I was just buying equipment, honestly. And I'm sure you're gonna get to this part, but yeah, as I was buying the equipment, I fucking was like posting and shit and posting it on Instagram and shit. I guess niggas robbed my crib, took all my shit. You know what I mean? Could have been my peoples.
How about that?
So-
How did you know I was gonna ask you that? But go ahead. Go deep.
So
Okay.
so being like when you first started, I seen that you was always taking pictures, like people recording and different artists. Do you still do that now? Like your random shots? I know you had a lot of random shots.
Like pictures?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
pictures of me? No, I don't take pictures at all. Like no more. I got
No
people
more?
to take pictures.
Oh my bad.
Nah, it's
Got
really
people that take pictures.
and it's not even like that. It's just like honestly, my photographers on my team, they told me I'm shitty at taking photos. They told me
really?
all the time. They be like, "Yo, bro, you suck, bro. Like
Really?
your photos are trash, bro. Just stick to videos." And I listen to them.
So you said someone took your stuff, right?
Yeah.
Talk. Walk us through that, because I was gonna ask you that.
It was crazy. It was a crazy day, and I actually had a feeling that day. You always say these stories, and you're like, these niggas cap or whatever. But I'm dead ass. I mean, like I had a feeling that I was going. Back in the days, I was doing some shit for work. I was just doing underground poker and shit. I don't know if y'all know about that, but I was heavy into underground poker, and I was just going to go work, and I was with my boy Face, who just passed, rest in peace. I was with him, and he had his shit in my crib too, cause we had the studio popping in my crib too. So I go to work. Face about to take me to work, and I scream to my boys. I don't know if y'all know who Whoopty and Bino.
Y'all know them?
Yeah, Booney.
I know Bino.
Yeah, Droop and Whoopty and
Droop,
Ray
my
Star.
boy.
Ray Star was there too. I was just like, yo, don't lock the door. But when I said that, I said it like real loud. So I'm saying here like, damn, I felt like a cringe in my stomach as I'm saying it. So I'm like, I'm good. So I just go to work. I come back,
Empty.
gone. Yeah,
Bino, my man. We interviewed him too.
that's my bro.
You get a drop on yourself.
We used to live together.
Oh, you and Bino?
All of it, yeah. Whoopty, Bino, Ray Star, Face.
Got you. No, I know some people.
Yeah, but you basically
You know a
get a
couple
drop
guys.
on yourself though.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
it's open.
You gave it up.
That's
You gave it up.
that's what I said when I said, yo, don't lock the door. I cringed at the same time. I'm like, damn, why did I say that?
Out loud.
Yeah, out loud. I should
That's
just
somebody
whispered it or
you
some
knew.
shit, you know?
That's somebody you knew though.
But it is what it is.
That's a fact. All right, let's move along a little bit. What was the moment you realized you was actually pretty good with actually like using the camera to record? And because I remember, I read that you first used to record but send your the footage to get edited by somebody, so other people. But so
That was like a couple videos.
yeah. So what made you be like, you know what? I ain't doing that no more.
I knew what I wanted to see. You know, I knew what I wanted to see, but I was nervous to jump into the program that I had no idea about. You know, I was just oblivious to anything that it did functionality wise. You know what I mean? But I'm an audio engineer, so I'm used to Pro Tools, so it's still computer savvy. You know what I mean? It's still
Right.
like it's all honestly the same thing.
Right.
Usually the same commands as well.
Mhm.
So I just stopped being scared and just jumped in. And Welcome to the Party remix happened. I believe.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into that.
Yeah.
Don't move too fast. Okay? Matter of fact, drink, man.
I'm not trying to get too smacked. That's why I drink beer.
Just, I mean, drink.
I ain't
Just,
gonna front.
you did say you want beer, but
yeah.
nobody in here really drinks beer, so
Except
it was
for-
easier.
Except for him.
Yeah. He drink beer, so I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Oh yeah, that's a Corona though.
That's cool with me.
Well, Corona. Hey, Weezy, you gotta grab him. It's all
Appreciate
good.
it.
It's one of the. We don't drink beer in here.
I know
Well,
a lot of
except
people
for
don't drink beer,
these.
man. I'm an old man. I like it.
Yeah, when you said that, I said beer.
Bro, yeah. It's
I'm gonna go ahead with the tequila.
just in
We
the
gonna
quiet.
get that.
You funny. I knew you was gonna do that too.
Exactly. We gonna X
That
that.
ass. I knew that.
All right, so let's get to Welcome to My Party remix, right?
Yeah.
So Fabio and it seemed like everybody from his camp, because I saw some familiar faces because I had to go back and do my research. Like when you said let's do it, I go dive in. I want to know everything about you, because I need to ask these questions. I've checked the temperature to feel like, all right, well I can ask this question, and I ask this question.
I don't mind
based off of you. Yeah, I'm just saying like So when you did the Welcome to the Party remix, you shot that, right?
Yes, sir.
And that was the one that really took you to you out of here, right?
Sure.
Because that did like 2 million views, bro. Like
right now, it's at like 2.6.
Yeah, it's almost 3 million views.
Mm-hmm.
So what about that video? It's a good video, by the way.
Appreciate it.
Now, before I ask you about that video, how many videos did you shoot and edit to get to that video?
It could have been a bunch. It could have been like a handful, because I was shooting when I got my camera. I was shooting because I went partners with my boy. I was shooting like one video a month type shit. You know what I mean? So I shot some videos because I was shooting up until like a year.
Okay.
Up until that video, Welcome to the Party remix.
Okay. So you shoot that video. That video goes crazy, almost viral.
Stupid, yeah.
2 million views. What does that do for you?
Clout,
as the videographer.
You know, clout. People already knew that I was dope because I was doing like passion projects and releasing, dropping shit on my Instagram, and it was like, yo, you nice. Once you get an artist, it's over. Like I could show quotes that people said that, and you know what I mean.
I believe you.
Once I did that Welcome to the Party remix, it was like, because first of all, Favi and Gutter and them, they didn't even think I could do a drill video. Because I wasn't doing drill videos. Right. I was doing just like R&B and fashion and type shit.
Yep.
And them niggas was on me. Like every day they was coming to the, because I was editing that shit in my boy garage. Hot summer fucking days. Like I was sitting in that garage for like 4 days. I was sleep, wake up, right back to it type shit. You know what I mean? Because they needed it fast. Because Welcome to the Party just dropped.
Right. And, I was gonna ask about that. I'm trying to figure out.
I didn't know Pop.
I'm about to ask that. Okay, so that's his song. They remixed that, but it seems like they know each other. Yes, no,
they definitely know each other.
Okay, so why would they remix his song? I was kind of like, why would he?
I mean, it was the most popping song.
Yeah, of course it is.
Buzzing crazy.
But I'm like, if I'm a rapper though, my man just had a song. I'm not going. You know what I mean? That's my thinking. So
I had no idea. I didn't even hear the actual Welcome to the Party. That's the craziest part. Like, so when I'm hearing this, I went there the day they was recording it. JD was in the studio and he was saying the hook, and I'm like, oh, this shit is fire. I'm like, who is this kid? So I'm like starstruck on JD. Not starstruck obviously, but like I'm just like, damn, this kid is dope.
Right.
So I'm like, who the fuck is JD? And I didn't even know who Favi was. You know what I mean?
Right.
So my right hand man, Jerry Saluti, who's Favi's manager, he's like, yo, bro, I'm telling you, this nigga's next. Like he's it. Like just telling you, just like shoot, put your shit with his shit and it's over. I'm telling you, it's over. I'm like, all right, fuck it, let's see what's up.
Right.
Once you
out of here.
Once you realize
that's a long ass song, by the way.
Who he was, and he's like really up next, like, and the video is complete. Like, how did that feel?
I still didn't know who he was as I'm editing it. You know what I mean? I'm really doing all of this off the strength of Jerry. Like, badass. Like, just strictly off of my bro. You know what I mean? Like, this is my right hand. So, I'm just like, I got you type shit. There was no budget, no nothing. And I charge a lot.
They did it in a courtyard. Like, the majority, like, because the where's that at?
Yeah,
like, it's looking at the projects.
In Brownsville, yeah.
Right, because it's like, y'all just outside having a good time. And it's like, you know what? Let's shoot a video today.
Nah, it wasn't. It was just like, yo, we gonna shoot a video for this song. Pull up in Brooklyn in the projects. I bet. Pulled up.
There's a lot of people out there.
It was the first location. It was, but it's crazy because
it seemed like one location to me.
Nah, we went to 2 different projects.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, 2 different project buildings. We was in Brownsville. Then I think we went to the 9. Nah, I'm bugging. I think we just stood in Brownsville, but 2 different projects in Brownsville though, for sure.
Got you.
Guaranteed.
How was the relationship with y'all now? You and Favi?
Oh, that's my bro. Yeah, that's my bro. Cool, like he's the coolest dude ever, man. Like he's exactly how he acts. Like he's not different. Like he's literally how he acts. Like,
has he changed since the very first person, the very first
honestly
meet to now?
I would say no.
Okay.
He's still Favi, man. He's still cool as fuck. Like a big kid. He just have fun, bro. Honestly, he just have fun and go viral.
Got you.
That's honestly what he does. He's a genuine dude.
That's good.
Yeah.
So what has been some of your toughest videos to shoot? Like in terms of like figuring out creative wise, the visuals, what they call
Well,
it?
see, I have help too. I'm not like
okay.
I'm not a one man band no more. You know what I mean? Ever
Gotcha.
since
All right,
I got
let's go with
game.
when you was a one man band,
Okay.
and then like we could transition to now. How about that?
When I was a one man band, I mean everything was mostly all my shit was spontaneous. Like not spontaneous. I don't want to use that word, but like just like in the moment, in post, yo, let's do this, boom.
Right.
You know what I mean? Usually running gun. That's what they call it.
Okay.
In my field, it's usually running gun shoots, and I used to get home and put it together. You know what I mean? Type shit. You know what I mean? It's like not really planned out, especially in the beginning. Now it's way more planned out, but yeah. So everything was hard as fuck, but it was fun as well.
Got you.
You know
Had a
what I
lot
mean?
of
So
fun.
it was like I'm doing something that's not hard. I actually enjoy doing, and you know. So it never really felt like hard work, except for like when I started fucking with the labels and they just on my back 24/7.
Let's talk about that.
Hold on, real quick. Speaking of running gun, you know, I seen that you used to be on top of moving cars.
Yeah.
Like,
Anything for the shot, bro.
anything for the shot.
Anything for the shot. I don't care.
And that's just like spur of the moment. Like,
See, but like I used to do like shit like for work. Like I used to go on route. I used to work for DirecTV, and I used to do mad weird shit. So I ain't scared of like none of that shit. Like I ain't scared of doing nothing crazy, and especially if I know it's gonna benefit me.
when I seen you on top of the moving car, I'm like, and you look calm. You
Oh yeah,
you
so
just like,
another day.
oh yeah, right here.
Yeah,
Keep coming.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's
all
another
right.
day. So that's a fact. Any type of like I like weird. I like different shots. So it's like I'm gonna try to do something that nobody did before. You know?
Right.
Try at least. I'm at least try. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the label
Mm-hmm.
and shooting videos for their artists.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be you just shooting a video for
A person, yeah.
right
John.
to, you know, and you just contact them directly to get them. You know,
Mhm.
now you go through the label, and the label. How does that work? They put the budget up. Like how did they? So
Mhm.
talk us through.
I
that.
actually like it way better. Obviously,
Okay,
it's a lot more money and a lot less headache.
explain that.
So
Not the money part.
nowadays, the way they just go through. So I have another company called Visionary Vision, which is my production company, but I'm being managed by them as well. So they go, everything goes through them, and I don't even talk to nobody until it's time to shoot. Now, you know what I mean. Back in the days, it was just, you know, with Pop's label, that was a different situation. That was like my first like situation where I'm locked in type shit.
Mhm.
So when I spoke to Stephen Victor, we just, you know, we came up with a price and we started doing a monthly salary. But it was non-exclusive. I made sure that I'm not exclusively signed to you, so I could still go do what I want to do. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because first off, I felt like what they was paying me wasn't
enough.
enough.
Absolutely.
So I'm just like, nigga, I could make 20 bands over here. What's the point of staying for 5 or something over here? You know what I
Right.
mean? So I'm like,
right.
so, but we worked it out. Everything was cool. You know what I mean? The only thing that was bad was when I went to fuck with Pop, I left Favi kind of sort of. I didn't leave him, but because I threw Nick to him. I got Nick, the guy who shot the shit with him and Rich the Kid.
Okay.
But yeah, that was my only problem. My only problem when I was working with Pop was that I felt like I kind of abandoned.
So you say you abandoned him, but like he was still able to, because you shot majority of the big records like for 5 years. I feel like
I did.
the ones that really went, and
Mhm.
I feel like you're behind those.
Yeah,
Like you did the drip joint.
Big Drip.
Yeah, you did that.
Mhm.
That was fire. Like
Yeah,
that's crazy. You did Wetty.
yeah.
I mean, like you do majority of the hottest. So how did you really abandon him, in a sense?
See, I guess I don't know. I guess I'm just thinking too deep into it because, like I said, I don't feel like I've been him because I still held him down whenever he needed it, and I sent people his way to help him. Like I said, when he was going, so this is when he just started buzzing. So you know, he's going around the place and
Getting
he
everything.
needs behind the scenes. You know, he needs
a lot.
Yeah, you
In
know,
your life.
vlogs
Mhm.
and shit. And I'm like, bro, I'm not doing no vlogs, bro. Like,
Right. That's
you're
not what I
not
do.
about to
no more.
have me
I don't do that. no more.
vlogging. You know what I mean?
That's
I'm
not what I do.
trying to do big videos, get my money up. You know
Right,
what I mean?
right,
Like, y'all
right.
niggas. And that's what I did. I'm like, yo, bro.
So
Did he feel a way about that?
I think he did.
You think he did?
I think he did. I mean, I would feel it way.
You ever talk to you about that? He would put you aside. Like,
We had an argument
right.
one day.
okay.
We had an argument.
Talk to me about the argument.
What
What was the argument about?
It was I was feeling unappreciated. Honestly, it was. But this is why I love my right hand. That's why I love Jerry. Jerry, he always put me in the right state of mind. You know what I mean? He'd be like, yo, you panicking, like just cool out. You know what I mean? Like, because you know everybody was feeling the same way. Because you know it was looking like Favi was up at the point, and this is before he even signed the deal.
Okay.
It was just talks.
Right.
And you know, deals on the table, because I went with him to Cali. We went around a few places to talk deals, and I felt like they got the deal, and then I'm just left in the dark, and I'm sitting around. I'm like, yo, bro, what's up? Y'all told me I was about to be a part of the deal, like, you know what I mean?
What
Like,
happened?
literally, what happened?
Right.
And I'm going crazy. I'm like, yo, bro, y'all niggas don't do nothing for me. Da, 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 da. I'm saying all this to Favi in his face. Like, I'm like, you don't do shit for me, bro. Like, I did this, blah 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 blah. And I could see he feeling the way, but you know, he keeping cool. He like, oh, word, all right. And you know, I spoke to Jerry after that. He's like, yo, bro, you panicking. Like, it's not there yet. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
it just looked like it. You know what I mean?
But it's not there.
Yeah. So I just calmed down. And,
So once it actually got there, and you know, you're getting, you know what I mean, videos from the label.
Yeah.
How did you feel as a person? Because you know, you went from
yeah,
pictures, you know what I mean, to running gun,
yeah,
to just doing stuff, to now you got labels hitting you
yeah,
to do their artist videos.
yeah.
What type of accomplishment did that feel for you?
You know, it's crazy, man. Like you would always, especially outside looking in, you would always feel like, yo, you know, the accolades that a person has must have felt great. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I mean, obviously it should feel great, but at the same time, when you're working so hard, you don't notice the feeling.
So you never stepped back and was able to like be in a moment like.
I mean, I have good friends, you know, that do support me, you know, to the most, and you know, they'll give me my, you know, my flowers, but you know, like I said, I still don't feel like I'm anywhere, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, but that's
Yeah.
you're supposed to,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Like, it's if
Yeah.
you don't have that hunger,
Mm-hmm.
then you know what I mean. You
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah,
you get complacent,
right.
Yeah.
right? So
And that's
you,
what I-
right. You gotta have that.
Yeah.
You gotta have that fire that burns.
Mhm.
Like, you know what? I'm not there, but I know I could get. You know what I'm saying?
I know where I want to be.
Right, right.
Mm-hmm.
So how's it like working? Oh well, how was it like working with Pop? Because I ain't. You know.
Pop is amazing, bro. I didn't know too many people like him. Honestly, he's I don't know, bro. That nigga, he was a good dude, man. Real good dude, bro.
Right.
Like good dude, smart as fuck, young as fuck. I didn't even know he was that young. It was crazy. We speak to each other like, you know, same age. It was crazy, bro. That whole situation was crazy. That was
Sure.
the most mind-boggling thing I've ever been to, because my brother was murdered. You know what I mean? So,
Gotcha.
but yeah, but it was amazing work. When we had mad fun, always had fun.
Did any studio sessions with him? Yeah, talk to me about
Almost
that.
all of them.
What's his studio process like?
It's you know, the new young nigga shit. Just go in the booth and, you know,
Just freestyle
bar for
it
bar
all.
type shit. Yeah. But
Got it.
yeah, but his energy, bro. I don't know. Like a nigga can never even get me to get up and bop with him if I'm not feeling like it. You know what I mean? This nigga would make me get up and dance. You know what I mean? Like type shit. Come on, chill. Come on, let's go. You know what I mean? Like, and I loved it. You know what I mean? Like.
Right.
He took me to London. I mean, UK. We did a whole tour in UK. That shit was amazing. That was the best, probably the best time of my life.
You vlogged that?
No, I didn't.
I just wanted to make sure.
No,
You
we
said
was
you don't do
working.
vlogs. I wanted to make sure.
No, I was supposed to vlog that though.
Oh,
My creative director, $1 Million Rod, he told me to vlog it, and I had my camera ready to vlog it, but it was too much work because we had it was nonstop work when we was out there. But at the same time, when I had my downtime, I just wanted to chill in fucking London and chill in fucking Scotland and shit. Cause
What you like about London? I've been out there.
the women,
I was on a. I didn't do all that. I was on a very small scale though,
the women,
because
man.
I didn't do all that.
Yeah,
But it was very small scale. No women. Okay, because
You must have.
we're a whole bunch of nobodies.
Correct,
Okay,
yeah.
I wasn't with Pop Smoke or any
Yeah,
smoke
nah,
whatsoever. So.
Yeah.
So I didn't get a chance, but I enjoyed it because I did it on a more up and coming artist type of thing.
Yeah.
Versus obviously you guys are
Yeah. Established.
established, so it was different. But I love the culture out there. I think
I do too.
Yeah, it was amazing.
I love the feeling. I love the vibe out there. Even the gloomy weather. I like it.
I don't know about the gloomy weather.
I
But
do.
You know what? I happened to luck up because when I was out there, it rained literally one time.
Yeah.
And it normally rains almost
Every day. Yeah.
every day there. So, it was warm. It was nice. It didn't really rain, so it was good. The clubs was a little weird, but other than that,
Clubs was fire, bro.
I didn't go to the right
You
ones.
go to
then.
tape.
You know what I mean?
Nah, they have
Clearly,
some
I
shit.
need to go back out there with you guys.
Yeah.
Because
Pull up.
obviously I was with the wrong
And you
people.
know, yo, they show so much love, bro. When I tell you,
crazy
like,
love.
I have a phone book full of numbers that tell me anytime I come out there, I'm good. I don't even have to spend $1.
You know what? I can
Like-
say that happened to me as well.
Yeah, bro.
I did a lot of interviews out there with artists strictly because, and I'm not gonna lie, because I was from here.
From here, that's
They
it.
was like, "Yeah, I'll do an interview with you," and I was like, "I only got like 5 views."
This is a link they're
my
not,
last one.
they're
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
accessible to. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so, and it's like the States is everything to them. You know
That's
what
a
I mean? If it ain't popping in the States, it ain't popping.
It's definitely not.
Period. So
All right. What is your? Because I see that when I look at your videos, you do have like a style.
yeah,
So talk to us about your overall style for the videos. Like, what do you try to get? I know because it's like more of a cinematic
yeah.
type of feel. So walk me through that a little bit. Like how you set that up. You get it. Oh, you don't do that anymore, right? Gotcha.
This guy is crazy. Nah,
You don't do that no more.
yeah. I want to go there talking about my team anyway because
Okay. Show them some love.
without them, man, But especially $1 Million Rod. That's my guy. That's my go-to. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And he's one of my go-tos. Him and Clash. But yeah, he's my creative director. Anything, most of every video you seen besides Dior and Big Drip, like the earlier ones. Yeah, Dollar was my creative director. He pretty much, if I'm sitting here like, yo, what the fuck we about to do, Dollar? He'll think for a couple seconds and come up with the greatest idea. You know what I mean?
And you
And I
just
just
nail a
start
shot.
shooting. Yeah. You know
It's
what I mean?
amazing.
So your earlier joints was like JoJo.
Hmm?
JoJo Simmons and
Oh shit! I forgot about that video.
Look at that. We do our research here at the bars.
Georgia. Yeah.
do the
I
blades.
think Dollar might have. Nah, I think I was by myself. No, Dollar was there. Dollar actually picked the locations for that video. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. He scouted those locations.
Lil TJ,
Mhm.
what's it like working with him?
He's a cool dude, but he's just different.
What you mean? He's different. What's different about him?
I don't know, bro. He's different, bro. Like I don't know. It's just a different vibe. I don't know. TJ, he give me like some type of like he don't trust nobody vibe type shit. You know what I mean? Like he's just like he don't give you don't. I don't know. He's not he's not like Fabi and Pop type shit
Okay.
to
Right.
me. You know what I mean? Like open wise, like I guess he's just more closed in and he just stay to himself type shit.
Gotcha.
how was it working with Jen Gates?
Oh shit, yo, y'all taking the two back right now.
This is an interview. We supposed to do this.
Yeah, I've been. You see my interviews? They don't go this far no more. But
We do.
Nah, I'm fast
We
with
do.
it. They well, I was about to say they flew us, but did we fly out there? Yo, bro, that shit was so long ago. Let me see. Did we fly or drive?
Y'all did one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What,
you
what was
got
that?
there.
Hey, what was the atmosphere though?
When you got there.
That's crazy. Nah, I
What
really
was the
can't-
atmosphere
I
like?
can't remember if we flew drive, but honestly, working with Jen Gates, that happened through China Mac.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that happened through China Mac. I used to run a studio. Well, me and my peoples obviously used to run a studio on Jamaica Avenue, and China Mac was part owner. And when he came out of jail, we started doing a lot of work. I'm on his album too. I'm on a song with him and Jadakiss when I was
Yeah, I was,
an
I was-
artist.
I was about to get to that.
Yeah, yeah.
He was about definitely about to get it.
But yeah, he
know
put it
something.
together. Jen asked him, you know, who was doing his shit, and he was like, "Yo, JL, blah blah blah." Actually, this is before I even had a camera. This is China Mac rented those cameras, and Jen paid us to come out there to Charlotte and shoot.
So y'all drove.
I just really don't remember.
I don't know. I just wanted
That's
to say
crazy. How can I remember something like that's?
that. It'll come to you after you leave here.
Maybe. Yeah.
You would text me like, "Yo, I flew. I got on a plane."
Nah, I
That's what it
remember.
was.
Nah,
It was a plane.
Spirit. Nah,
Yeah, Spirit definitely.
nah, I would have remembered.
Frontier.
That. Yeah.
No. Just
Yeah, so-
let's transition into that. It was a perfect transition.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Jen Gage, Jadakiss, like,
Mm.
I know being, you know what I mean, as large as Jada was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How does that feel, you know, working with artists?
That
you
was
see?
actually a accolade that I liked. You know what I mean? Because I'm from the hood. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
getting a song with Jada, that's like straight raw right
Can't
there.
nobody tell you
nigga.
nothing, right?
What, nigga? You know what I mean? Like, you know, I fuck with the hood, so they, you know what I mean? Niggas hit me up like, "Yo, bro, you got a track with Jadakiss, bro."
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Some
You know what I
things you
mean?
can't take away from you.
Yeah,
You know what I
can't
mean?
take that away. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Nah,
I'm
shout
somebody.
out to Mac for that though.
Gotcha.
So the whole vibe was just like, was it what you expected, or was you just like in the moment?
With the song?
Yeah.
I guess it was what I expected. I was a studio rap, bro. Like literally, I'm in the studio 24/7,
Mm-hmm.
7 days a week.
We got a studio. You want
Not
rap?
going anywhere? No, I'm cool.
You sure?
Yeah, I got my studio in my crib too. I haven't.
Yeah, man. We right here right now. You can get you some.
I haven't
Get you
done
some beats. You
I'd
rap?
rather make a beat or engineer. Honestly, I'm over that shit.
Gotcha.
The artist shit. I love it. I'll still do it when I get that, you know, that mental state in that time. But right
Gotcha.
now, I'm just on the grind. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
You do behind the cameraman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy. Watching how you transition, you know, who did you look up
I
to
was about to ask that. Good question.
coming along? Because one of the people like you really remind me of one of my favorite guys too.
Hype?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Jim Jones, because Jim started, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, I do remember he was directing.
Yep.
yeah,
That's
you know what I mean? So
crazy.
like, who did you look
Wow.
up to?
I fucked with Jim Jones back then. But now I was always a Quentin Tarantino fan. I was just
I was about to ask you that.
yeah,
You were
just
Quentin. Yeah.
Tarantino, yeah.
I was about to ask you about that between him and Hype.
See now, people started like
So tell me.
from the beginning. People always compared me to Hype, and I never. See, I was ignorant to who Hype was, even though I know his work. I just didn't know it was Hype Williams. You know what I mean? I knew he was a huge name, but I still didn't know what he did and who he really was.
Okay.
And I actually started doing research. I'm like, wow, bro, like I'm almost just like Hype. We both came from Hollis. We both do the same type of videos. It's just like raw street videos, and I'm like, and I had, and I feel stupid for not showing him the respect he deserves on these interviews as well, because you know when people would mention his name, I'd be like, I wasn't really a Hype fan. I was blah blah blah. But now I'm like, wow,
I'm really.
you know, I'll put my foot in my mouth. I'll take that back. You know, I
Gotcha.
definitely, I was looking up to Hype unknowingly.
right.
You know what I mean? Like unknowingly, I was taking shit from Hype, not even knowing he shot Belly and you know everything. you know what I mean?
Listen.
Also,
Hype was the man.
Yeah, I know. I
The
didn't-
man, the man. So, I mean, he was like the go-to guy, similar to
Bro,
what you
when
are
he
right now.
brung- exactly. When he brung Ja to the hood, when he had the whole Hollis out on Hollis Avenue, like when I was a child, bro, and
Right.
I had a fucking autographed jacket from Ja Rule. You know what I mean? Like because of Hype.
Right,
I
right.
didn't even know all this. You know what I mean? Like so,
Right.
and that's exactly what I did for Zoo York. I had the whole hood out for Zoo York, and everybody like, yo, you don't know Hype Williams. It's the old people saying this too. So I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I didn't even look at it like that.
How does it feel to be the go-to guy in New York when it comes to shooting a video?
It feels good, but it's a lot of pressure. Yeah.
Why would it be pressure? You doing because I'm saying you're doing something you
It's
love.
nonstop though. You gotta understand. So it's like, all right, boom. If I'm shooting videos, I have no time to edit it, right?
Right.
So how am I doing this?
Right.
You know what I mean? How do you make this possible? I don't have no editors. You know what I mean? I have people that want to edit for me, but I can't trust nobody to edit the way I edit. That's the
Right.
reason why I am who I am.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
You just said it earlier.
yeah.
I am who I am. But he did it. What he was saying it for was totally bad.
Vaughn. Oh.
Right. He should not be saying that. Right. You perfect. Him no.
Anyway, so Speaking of hype and films,
Mhm.
are you still shooting short films?
Still, I think I only shot like one, but
That's why I asked you. Like, I seen.
yeah, yeah. So that's my goal. Yeah, next year I'm supposed to be shooting a series actually for Netflix and shit.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I don't really like to say it because I don't like to count my eggs before they hatch.
Yeah.
Chickens for
Because I ain't gonna lie, they was asking me what I was doing today, and I was like,
I'm interview JL.
he was going to interview
Bro,
JL.
it's 10:30 right now.
But he said we agreed to 9 and it's 10. And they was like, yo, bro not coming, yo. Let's go ahead and drink this liquor because we don't need to wait for him no more. So I was like, go ahead and drink it, man, because he ain't coming.
Nah, I figured you thought I wasn't coming
He's
too. I
going.
was
We
like,
going.
nah.
So I felt like I set everybody up, and then thank you for coming. I appreciate that.
Appreciate you.
Made
for
me
having
look good.
Man.
How different is it from shooting a short film to like a video?
Oh my God, it's night and day. It's way more preparation. It's a lot more precise. Obviously, it's just like you got to know what you're doing. I have to plan and have a team that's in sync
So
with your mind.
so there's no run and gun on that. Like everything
It's
is
possible.
possible?
It's not impossible. Of course, it's not impossible. That was my first short I did was run and gun, but nah, it's not really. That's not really the case. You know what I mean? It's usually just like a script. You got to go by that script, the mood board treatment, and shooting time.
Let's go back. We talked about London. You said you had a good time with the clubs with the girls. Because you've shot these videos for your friends, but they're celebrities to other people. Pussy went through the roof. Didn't win it. Come on, be honest with me.
Nah, I used to get,
Come on.
I used to get way more pussy, bro.
Oh man,
you got to remember.
Christ.
Yeah, I was
He
an
said in the
artist.
beginning.
I know who his brothers were and who he was, but that was locally. I'm talking
Nah, it's
about.
more work, bro.
All I'm asking.
Now,
you,
no,
did it go up because
no.
who you are
It could have.
now?
It could.
That's
it
what I'm
could.
talking about.
That's a different. Yeah, it could. But I'm so focused, bro. You don't even like pussy is like the last thing I'm thinking about. Bro.
I'm
You
sure
know,
of it. I just had to ask because
Yeah.
you threw it out there, and I said, you know what?
Nah,
Put him on the spot.
Just even think about.
No.
Think about
Trust
what
me.
I did out there.
I know. Listen, I was out there.
It's the last thing I'm worried about right now.
Let me tell you something. I went out there for 10 days.
Yeah.
Every day it was either an interview or a look. I didn't have time. You was like, yeah, the girls are amazing. I'm like, I didn't even see girls because it was I was too busy working. You know what I'm saying? That was the last thing on my mind. I got some great content. Like I made some great relationships, built great relationships.
That's the biggest part for me.
Like when I tell you, when I can go out there now
And you good.
and make a phone call,
You good.
and I can go into areas that
Nobody could. Yeah.
right. You know what I'm saying? That was the best thing ever. So I was just throwing it out there just to, because
Yeah, nah.
I'll be trying to get my Diddy on. I just want to make sure I got it.
So you have worked with people that you was cool with. You know what I mean? That gang stature. That you know what I mean. Who are some of the people that you want to work with in the future?
I was just on live today. I was kind of having that kind of conversation, but like one of my followers said, they said, just don't chase anybody. They'll come to you type shit. And I believe that. I mean, everybody else that I've worked with came to me after. So I believe that.
Okay.
Just keep working, honestly. Just keep working, and anything you ever dreamed of is going to come to you.
It's funny you said he was on live. I'm the one that actually told you on live that day when y'all was on live and it kept on cutting off because I was playing the music. And I was like, yo, you only can play it for like 90 seconds if you play it too long. And you was like, yeah, my man said, don't worry. I'm like, it's my guy.
Yeah.
I know it. I'm going to do an interview with him. I know it.
Yeah.
I just got to get
You hit
everything
me up
together.
a while ago. I
Yeah.
seen him on it.
Yeah, because, you know what I'm saying? I watch the beginning and I watch where you are right now.
Mm-hmm.
And where you going, right? I think you got a bright future, man. I just want you to stay focused and
I
positive
appreciate that, man.
and just keep really good energy around you, man, because that's when you surround yourself. I'm starting to learn when you surround yourself with really good, genuine people that want the best for you, it's no stopping you. It's when you
Yeah.
put yourself around people that don't really have the, and you eventually you'll start to tell. I just want to say that to you, man,
Nah, I
because I want
appreciate
you to
that.
be bigger than hype. You know what I'm saying? I want you to.
I
you
think
know what I'm saying?
that's a major key
Mhm.
in life. Period. I think honestly, and you even saying that like kind of like gave me energy just now. You know what I mean? Because for a genuine person to another genuine person to express like genuinely that you want to see them do good because or by being around the right people. You know, that's advice that's not, that doesn't just come all the time. It's not even just advice, it's just a feeling, it's just energy, you know what I mean? But I can tell you've been through some shit.
That's a
you know what I
fact.
mean? So
Yeah,
I've
it's a
been
lot of
through it
lessons.
already, trust
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
I've
you
been
learn
through
a lot of
so much
lessons.
in this nasty industry, bro. Nasty.
We still trying to get our foot in the door, you know, with that.
You
But-
probably already got your foot in the door. You just don't know it because that's how nasty this industry is. It's a fact.
Look at this guy.
Dead ass.
Manifestation.
So once you get, I know you are, you get to the point when you start getting these awards for, you know what I mean, director of the year, et cetera.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just want to say, would it be possible for us to interview you again?
Of course.
That's a fact. That's a
Of
fact.
You know what I
Of
mean?
course.
Yeah.
Of course.
I mean, never mind. I was gonna say you around. You around. So you know what I mean.
Yeah,
You're
of course.
around. You know what I'm
Ain't
saying.
too far.
So right, just you're around.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, in the area. What's next for you though?
That series, I think that series is gonna be like.
What is it about? If you can,
No, you can't say it.
Can you give us a hint?
Is it action?
I told you. Well, I gave y'all a hint earlier, and y'all didn't know.
I didn't catch it.
Just my life.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's dope.
Remember,
Yeah. That's dope.
my old.
What made them reach out or?
No, I pitched the idea.
Oh,
And it was just.
and they was like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, it just said that it doesn't make any sense not to. I think anybody would be losing if they don't take this shit because this is going to change. It's going to change a lot. I ain't gonna front. It's going to be huge.
Congrats on that. Definitely,
congrats.
congrats.
Appreciate
But
you.
what does when you say it's gonna change a lot? What does it do for you? Like, what are
It's
you
going
trying
to be
to get
like
out
my
of it?
Tyler Perry moment.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah.
Is
That's
that
what it's
is
gonna
that
be.
is that real of a story?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not homeless, but yeah, it'll be very
All
similar
the
to
Tyler
that.
Perry movies, someone's homeless or something.
Yeah. No, I mean, he came up
got you.
from
Yeah, no,
being
I got you.
homeless. You know, he was
Mhm, I
homeless
got
and
you.
then he became like.
But that's a theme in a lot of his movies about his life.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
a lot of movies, someone is
yeah.
less fortunate than someone
Mhm.
else. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
That's what I'm saying by that.
But yeah, that's
like that.
It's definitely I feel like this is gonna be huge
So what projects are you working on now? Like,
with artists and shit.
Yeah.
Shit, a bunch, a bunch, bro. I can't front. I work with Cinematic label, the music group, Cinematic Music
Mhm.
Group a lot. So they have a whole arsenal of artists, and they always just tell me, yo, just pick a fucking artist and just
Shoot.
shoot.
What's the ticket on that? Like, what they charging you? I don't mean to be in your
They
pocket.
charging me.
I mean, how much they paying you? I don't mean to be.
I mean,
Are
you know,
charging them?
labels is like budgets. So
Okay.
you know, the average budget, I guess, from now is like $7K.
So basically, I need to pick up a camera. Is what you're saying? And you'll teach me how to edit.
Zoo York was $20K, so you can go for that.
Zoo York was $20K.
oh wow.
Yeah. So we're gonna talk about this offline.
Yeah.
What camera should I go buy? Because I got the money. I just need to tell me to
Sony's the
go
way
buy
to
it.
go right now.
Jesus Christ, $20K for yo. I just want to be like you when I grow up.
I didn't take the whole 20K. I mean, it's just the budget, so you know you gotta get your take from out the budget and make
Gotcha.
it work.
So I was watching somebody. It was a podcast or something like that. They were saying how, I think it was Hype actually. He was taking the budget and shooting a video, but adding extra like food and all that. You know what I
you
mean?
could do that.
Just to run it up though.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
that's regular shit in production.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah, producers do that heavy.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
That's what
this is news
producers
to
do.
me, man.
Like that's how they get money. Like that's how they get money, bro. That's how they get money. Like for real. Like, and they use their resources. You know what I mean? Like they'll get like a producer. You'll pay him most likely 20 to 30. Not pay him, but you give them 20 to 30K, and they'll do your whole production for you. But they'll probably make 10 out of it. 15. Wait, if it's 30, they'll make at least 15 guaranteed
Got you.
because they know what they're doing. You know.
And it's an opportunity for them to get some on the back end too.
No, that's their back end. The 15 is their back end.
Oh, okay.
The front end, you'll just use it to pay everybody out, and you
Okay.
keep the back end.
See, you just taught me that.
Mhm.
I didn't know that. Yeah, we gonna get some money together.
Mhm.
You got a
Definitely.
feeling.
It's a
All
fact.
right, man. Listen, you got anything else?
Nah. You know,
Yeah.
like AJ said, you know, just keep striving, keep doing what you're doing, cause you're elevating.
Mhm.
You know
It's
what
a
I
fact.
mean? So you know, whatever you're doing, just keep up.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And we rooting for you.
I appreciate it.
And anything that you post, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of repost it. As we build our brand,
Mhm.
I think soon she'll be a real household brand. I mean, we have so many different things. We do a podcast, we do interviews, we do freestyles. You know what I'm saying? We do all types of different things. We have shows, you know, with artists and stuff like that. We do so many different things that we'll be able to, you know, continue to support you in the way you do. Like, you know,
I
we post
appreciate
everything you
that.
do.
That's
Mhm.
dope though. And I like this whole situation. I like the fact that it's young brothers, like especially young brothers doing this.
Yeah.
And it looks like I have this whole situation, right?
Yeah, we
Oh,
got a
yeah.
studio
Yeah, that's dope.
right next door.
Yeah.
We charge $60 an hour
for
for the studio.
Yeah.
I mean, we got all high end.
I mean,
you know
let
what I
me
mean?
see it too, cause
Like,
I can
you-
fuck around, and bring 5 years out of the.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
doesn't
If,
look like
I
it.
mean, yeah. If you want to,
Appreciate that. That's
Yeah.
well, we can set it up. I mean, we got all the high end shit in there.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff that they typically don't have in a regular studio that they got a big budget for. We got it. You know what I'm saying? So everything, types of mics, all that. So, we talking about.
What kind of mic you use?
That's-
Man?
We can go in there. I'll take you on the tour. Take you on the
Yeah,
tour,
no
baby.
mic, man.
I'll show you what we got. If we ain't got it, we can get it. So you know. But now, like you said, man, we want to just continue. We're going to continue to support you, and we want to thank you. I really want to thank you because we know you're busy.
Yes.
You don't have time to edit, and this, that, and the third. But thank you to take your time to come out here,
Nah,
man.
I appreciate
Well,
y'all for
thank you,
having me.
man.
Right, man.
So if you could let everybody know your Instagram and where to follow you and all that.
Yeah, all my everything is JL Shot That. Like no spaces, no different spelling, just JL Shot That. JLSHOTTHAT.
And you heard him. Listen,
So hold on, one quick question before we go. So I know that you get you got the labels going. Can local artists still hit you up?
Yeah, but they gotta go. I mean, everybody goes through Visionary Vision. Everybody
They
goes
got to
through
go through this.
the company.
All right.
Even the labels go through them. So yeah,
Okay.
it's not like nobody should feel away. Even though that's something I get all the time.
oh, people
Yeah,
mad when you
what?
because they
They
can't talk
feel like
directly
they
to
better
you.
than, yeah. Bro, you're not better than anybody. Like
Hmm.
my own family has to go talk to these people. I can't. They got to get paid off every video I do. You know what I mean? So it's
Oh,
like
okay, got you.
I'm not cutting no corners and doing no under the table shit. It's just straight business.
All right.
Got you.
So all the artists out there
That's
right
20,000 a video.
now, all the artists out there right
Hell
now,
no,
you want
nah.
the best
Nah,
quality.
if you go to my website, you see everything. Like my website, everything is there. So it's
Like prices
it's
and
no
stuff?
hiding. Yeah, it's no hiding. It's just people just don't do enough research for some reason. They
Gotcha.
just like to ask questions and want me to answer. And if I don't answer, they feel like I'm acting like I'm too good.
Hold on,
From
wait.
Hollywood.
We was about to wrap this up, but give me a second. You supposed to act like you too good. Let me tell you something. You know, we got a problem with thinking that we supposed to like
Be
come
equal.
right.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, you work hard to act like that.
Yeah.
You ain't work this hard to be the same or
Yeah.
like you are supposed to be that way.
Yeah.
You have to go through the proper channel. If you don't like the way I'm telling you, that's personal. That's on you.
That's a fact.
That's it.
That's a fact.
It's that simple. You
That's a
supposed to
super
not
fact.
right.
Yeah. Jay-Z said it. You ain't work this hard to say the same.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you right now, cause I got a lot of. Listen, man, you better get a hold of us now, cause when you can't, you
Yeah.
can't.
And
I'm just gonna tell you that.
I've told people that too. And
can't.
I remember when I first started out and I was telling people my prices, they used to laugh. Like, nigga, I remember this kid told me, yo, this is when I was like at 800 followers, some shit. And this is when I was charging like $700. And this kid was like, bro, I got more followers than you. Like, he was like, what the fuck
What
does
that mean?
bro?
I got more
Fuck does that
followers than
mean,
you.
bro. Like I can get you more followers, but it was weird because now he hit me back up like not too long ago, and I told him my price, and I haven't seen a message from him since.
Yeah.
Haven't seen a message from him
You
since.
text him? Keep
No.
it real.
I
I
tell
would've said,
everybody
yo, it's extras
my real
double
price. Nah, I tell everybody my real
Disrespected
price,
me.
bro. Like
Oh,
for a
my
local artist, I'll and not only, but obviously it's a lot. But I charge 5K. You know what I mean? Like
For
just for me to come and shoot. But everything else, obviously, you got to pay for. Locations, everything. It's not a budget.
and the 5K is through the people too, because they gonna get a cut. Or you
Right. It'll go through my
the vision
company,
right.
Visionary Vision, and then I'll
Visionary.
get what I get.
Yeah.
Yeah, type shit.
Yeah, local artists.
So y'all heard it
10,000.
here.
Come through me. I got the
Five.
plug. It's 10,000.
Damn.
I get 5. You get 5, bro. What you talking about?
It's a good come up.
Hey, and I got you. I got him on the text. That's my man now. You heard?
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Yo, this is Blazing Bars, yo. It's your boy AJ.
Of course, it's your boy Fonz.
It's your boy Jail Shot that.
And you heard him.
Let's go.
Bow, bow. Like you said.